Mavuika and Emilie's banners are dropping very soon. I know a lot of you already spent all your PRIMOGEMS on Skirk or her weapon, and now you're completely out, but still hoping to pull for Mavuika in Phase 2. If that's you, and you're wondering how many PRIMOGEMS you can realistically get starting from today until the end of version 5.7, don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we're going to break it all down and save you the headache of doing the math yourself. Also, we'll be hosting a 20 Welkin giveaway once we hit 30,000 subscribers. We're super close right now, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you're planning to pull on the current or upcoming banners and want to save up to 27%,
visit ldshop.gg, a reliable top-up site for games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. With LD Shop, you can save up to 27% compared to in-game prices. Plus, first-time Genesis Crystal purchases will still receive double the amount through the official Genshin top-up system. With over 20,000 positive reviews, LD Shop is a trusted choice, and I can personally recommend it since I've used it multiple times myself. Let's try it by purchasing a Welkin right now. I'll select my server, enter my UID, and just like that, the Welkin was in my account in under a minute. New users receive 10% and 5% off coupons. Combined with the 17% discount on the 6,480 pack, you can save nearly 27% on your first purchase. Plus, if you register using my link in the description, you'll receive an additional 5% off coupon. When you spend $80 in a month, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free Welkin Moon, exclusive weekly coupons, and even more monthly coupons.
let's start by calculating how many PRIMOGEMS are still available in the first phase of version 5.7. Starting with dailies, we've got 9 days left before the patch ends. That's 9 days times 60 PRIMOGEMS a day, which gives us 540 PRIMOGEMS just from commissions alone. The shop is also resetting during this half, and that means 5 intertwined fates, which is basically 800 PRIMOGEMS worth, depending on how you look at it. Next up, the Imaginarium Theater is also resetting in this phase. Be honest, do you still do it? But if you're one of the people who still do, or you're planning to, that's about 550 PRIMOGEMS right there. So altogether, before Phase 2 even begins, you can still collect around 1,890 PRIMOGEMS. Not bad if you're trying to make a few last pulls for Skirk or Shenhe. For Phase 2, let's go over how many free PRIMOGEMS you'll be able to collect. And don't worry, we'll also combine that with what's left from Phase 1 to give you a full total at the end. Starting with the dailies, or if nothing changes, this phase will last for 21 days. At 60 PRIMOGEMS a day, that adds up to 1,260 PRIMOGEMS just from commissions alone. That's already a good chunk, especially if you're logging in daily. Now let's talk events. There will be 2 events during Phase 2, and each one is expected to reward around 420 PRIMOGEMS. So together, that's 840 PRIMOGEMS just from participating in the events. They usually aren't too difficult, and it's honestly one of the better ways to get PRIMOGEMS without much effort. You'll also get a small bonus from the character trial runs. Just 40 PRIMOGEMS total, but hey, every bit counts when you're trying to hit that next pity. And of course, we can't forget Spiral Abyss. The reset happens during this phase, and while not everyone can clear all the floors, let's go with a more realistic average, around 600 PRIMOGEMS if you can get through at least a good chunk of it. So if we total all of that up, Phase 2 alone gives you around 2,740 PRIMOGEMS. That's roughly 17 pulls. Now let's combine both phases. Earlier, we said Phase 1 still has about 1,890 PRIMOGEMS left in it. So if you add that to the 2,740 PRIMOGEMS from Phase 2, you're looking at a total of around 4,630 PRIMOGEMS, or roughly 28 pulls before version 5.7 ends. Now, if you're a Welkin subscriber, let's factor that in too. With 30 days of Welkin throughout the patch, that gives you an extra 1,900 PRIMOGEMS, which adds up to about 11 pulls. So including the free-to-play total of 4,630 Primogems, your full total jumps up to around 6,530 Primogems, or roughly 40 pulls before version 5.8 even begins. I know that's still not a ton when you compare it to Pity, but unfortunately, that's the most you can realistically get for Mavuika and Emilie before the patch ends, unless you get lucky with some off-banner wins or top-up. So what do you think? Are you still planning to pull for Mavuika, or are you skipping and saving for future banners? Let me know down in the comments. I'm actually curious what most people are doing. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new updates, news, or giveaways. Thanks for watching, and until next time.